available for the night game?
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh, no, for sure. I'll be drinking, baby.
Okay. All right.
No, yeah, we're gonna hit the road right after this. I'm gonna watch the second half on my. I'm saying I'm gonna watch the second half on a tablet. I don't know how much of the second half I can stomach. I might get the car sickness, so I don't know if I need that. I know it's not halftime yet, but this has been a 27-minute, under 2-minute warning set. They still have a timeout each. Their lock took a big sack.
At least it's been terrible.
Yeah, kind of where we're at, guys. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. Yeah, you froze a little. Yeah, Drew's in Catalina. I'm in my.
I can't even tell.
I'm in my childhood bedroom.
Oh yeah, look at you.
Drew has a pretty good view there, but the old workbench back there, baby. I got a little workbench. The old workbench. That's we put some miles on those springs back in high school. I'll tell you what.
I love it.
Yeah, it is halftime now. Finally, a big sack. Cowboys.
Hallelujah.
I don't know. Like the stat, it's hard to like read these stats and take this game serious. But the Cowboys are, even without the defensive touchdown, the better team somehow. Because if they didn't have that, they'd be losing this 10-3. It was a really nice run by Locke at one point. Other than that, these teams are 3 of 8 and 3 for 9 on third downs. You get about 275 total yards. The Cowboys dropping passes is probably a big story. They've had a couple
Giants too.
It's like both these teams should be moving a little better. I'm still terrified of this total.
No. What's the second half under is the jam. I don't even think twice. Like honestly, if the over gets there, it's because we get 4. It's because we get 5 field goals.
I need the over. I did take this over. I think it's still getting there. I'm fine with that happening.
The game is crawling. Locke already threw a pick 6. He's not inclined to, do anything over the middle of the field anymore. He's just throwing, super prayers down the boundary, and his wide receivers aren't even coming close to making catches. Like I don't think this over is getting there. I think 37 is going to be a loser. Even though we're at 23 right now, right? Is this 13-10? Is that right?
It is 13-10.
So I need 5 more field goals. I think we're going to get 4 more field goals, not 5.
Your live total is 41. So we're talking about 18 and a half.
Easy call under, I think.
There is 275 yards of offense in the first half. It hasn't been horrible.
Yeah, they're like 3 yards per play. And this ref.
The Cowboys are like 4.7, Drew.
Okay. This ref seems
the Giants
to be
are
emphasizing offensive penalties.
Oh my God, the refs all day have been a little rough for my liking. What did you think of the deciding call in Bears Lions? The deciding play
should we
call,
get to that? Should we? No, the Tevin Jenkins penalty.
Oh yeah, didn't love that.
Like, do you just swallow the whistle? Don't you just swallow the whistle at that point?
I think
why go? Why
all of those calls? Taking that sack.
I didn't understand it.
I don't want to push the blame onto other people until I've watched that play back a few times. But that sack, it felt like neither tackle was touching anyone at any point. Like they both turned in towards the guard or something happened. Both edge rushers had a free rush. Like it's one if one does. Both of them had a free rush. That was a very bad time for miscommunication there. Our friends over at ProfitX, 41. No liquidity on the under though, which means there's $2,000 in liquidity if you want the over. So somebody is coming and taking a big. But that's what I'm saying. Someone has come in and put a big offer sheet up on the under, saying,
because they're correct.
They'll say, I'll book you at over 41 if you'd like. There's plenty of liquidity if you do like it over. So I think I'm gonna try.
Are you seeing a widely available total up yet?
Yeah, 18. It is
17.5.
No,
18 and a half. Oh, yes. 18 and a half. They're giving us the hook so we can absorb 6 field goals. Hell fucking yes.
I think we're gonna land.
Yes.
I think we're gonna land on 17 in the second half.
I think it's gonna land on 12. Personally,
I
would love to land on 15. I would love it to land on 15,
better.
but I think it's gonna land on 12. I mean, look, the fact that the long field goal the Giants kicked was like kind of a no doubt kicks, but it feels like both defenses are trying hard and both offenses are kind of checked out. So this is an easy under, in my opinion.
I'm not
as far as full
agreement on the defense is trying. There's been some pretty bad missed tackles from the Giants defense.
Okay, missed tackles, sure, but the secondary is playing hard. The pass rush is playing hard
over people's heads. I mean, I think we're watching different
Mingo.
games.
No, the deep passes to Mingo so far were pretty well defended by the Giants secondary.
I mean, they're throwing.
I think both secondaries are playing well.
Yeah, I'm just not seeing that at all from the Giants. It's mostly been drop balls and really poorly thrown over people's heads or throwing into double coverage where they do have, they have good coverage because they have a guy bracketed. But yeah, they've had like 10, 12 missed tackles in the first half. The Giants defense kind of stinks, but what are the Cowboys going to do? If CeeDee Lamb is bad today, they're super fucked. They might lose this game.
I don't even know if CeeDee Lamb's got any juice left. He looks like he's already hurting.
He does not seem to. I mean, he turned his head early. That's unlike him, but yeah, there's a few players that just don't seem to be playing as well as they should be.
Okay. Did you disagree with me? Do you think that the under was the wrong look?
No, I think the fact that we got to 23 in the first half was a blessing.
A blessing, yes. Yeah, a Thanksgiving miracle.
14 to 17 feels pretty spot on. Getting 18 in the second half, I think I'm playing for a middle. I'm happy with that.
Okay. Yeah.
And then
not as much of a Thanksgiving miracle as Lions by 9 or 10 would have been, but
Oh God! And that was lining up for that after the 2-point conversion.
I know
it was lined up for the middle.
It was
the Lions' second half play was a little.
Lions'
concerning.
Defense wasn't very good. Yeah. Yeah,
it looked very good to start the game, and then it got really.
Dude, at one point, right before halftime, they had, or right maybe even at halftime, they had like a time of possession advantage of like 22-4. I was like, wow, 4 drives for the Lions, all scoring drives, a bunch of them short field goals, 3 drives for the Bears, 9 plays, 3 punts. I think the yardage comparison was like 9 to 122 or something insane, or 215. I forget, but the first half was so one-sided, and the fact the Lions didn't have a more meaningful advantage was pretty lucky for anyone who had Bears like me. So ultimately, that was pretty clutch.
Yeah, and then the end of game situation, you just can't have that happen. And I know some of the blame should shift to Caleb and the guys who are not getting set there very late. But at the same time, that goes right back to the head coach. That goes back to the coordinator who works for the head coach. Like, everything comes back. When you're the head coach, everything comes back to you. I don't know. I've seen some smart people trying to defend Eberflus a little and saying, well,
I don't know why.
Some smart people said, don't take that time out. Like, I know you don't want to have, it is a worst case scenario to take that last time out under 10 seconds. But with the, hindsight, let's say hindsight was you're going to throw a Hail Mary here and it'll be the last play. You don't know what the result of that play is. Even if you don't know it was dropped or you didn't catch the ball, knowing it was the last play, I kind of feel like taking the time out is a very serviceable lesser of two evils. It was such a brain fuck watching that. I couldn't fathom what was going on in that last bit of time there. Not only that, but earlier taking the time out to save 2 yards on a delay a game with something. I think Drew. I might have to pull it up on YouTube. I think Drew frozen or am I? This will be
losing my internet. I don't understand how that's possible. I'm right.
Do you think it's Gavin?
I don't understand how that's possible.
I'm watching us on YouTube right now. I just watched me show us. Well, yeah, Catalina's looking like it might be a little cruel. Yeah. Oh, Drew's back.
You know what? I would say to anyone who wants to about Eberflus, fire him into the sun. I've seen enough. Seen enough Eberflus. Straight into the sun, please.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right. You guys, all right, man. I'll let you get back to fam and wrap up and get on the road, and we'll see you at halftime of Finn's pack. And yeah, hopefully my internet's not as bad and my buzz is a little healthier.
I think the internet gets better at night. That's how it works. The sun is messing with it. The magnetic
I feel like
stuff.
everybody is streaming at the same time. I think is what's going on. You know, it's halftime, so everybody's like on YouTube.
Everyone's like, "Oh, maybe I should watch an episode of Dexter." Well, I wait for halftime to be over or something. So I'm gonna go get in. I'm gonna go get in the family truck.
Everybody's trying to access our stream is what's happening. Everybody wants to know what the bet for the second half. Like they didn't already know it was under 18.5.
It was gonna be under.
Yeah. All right, man. I'll see you at halftime.
I'll see you at halftime. I'll have a few drinks. See you guys.
Excellent.
Happy Thanksgiving.